Are we live? I think we're live. Let's go. Wrong button.
Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
I think it's hilarious. That first thing here on Monday morning, I pushed the wrong button. I meant to go to the intro, and instead I went to grow your business for God's sake. Well, that's all right. That's the great thing about this thing being live, man. Good morning, my friends. Today is Monday. That's right. Today is Monday, May 27th, 2019. Can you believe it? May 27th, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be May 27th, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible day. Fair enough? Let's make the absolute most of this incredible day. Now, Nicole Arbour is going to be joining our show today. She sent me a message on Instagram. She's somewhere over in the UK, and she was like sprinting to get to a place where she could jump in front of the camera. So as soon as she pops in, I'm going to bring her over here on the show. Hopefully she'll be here in just a second, but I'm excited to share her with you today. For those of you that don't know who she is, Nicole Arbour is a comedian slash actress slash just incredible YouTube personality. She's just this incredible human that I got the opportunity to meet while I was in Greece, and I'm just an honor that she is willing to do our show, man. She's willing to jump on our show with us here on Hashtag Rise and Grind. So I'm excited to share her with you, and I'm going to do that here in a minute. First and foremost, though, I want to say thank you to those that laid it down, right? Those that laid it down for us, for me, for my freedom. I just want to take a moment and say thank you to our men and women of the armed forces that laid their lives down so that you and I can have a show like this where we can go live first thing in the morning and speak our minds and come together in community. It's just incredible. So I'd like to take a moment to thank them.
Memorial Day is about honoring the fallen, the heroes of America who have given the ultimate sacrifice in our defense and in defense of freedom.
Freedom is not free. People sacrifice their lives for the freedoms that we call free here in America. So to remember those is to honor those. Greater love has no one than this, than to lay one's life down for his friends.
We must remember and honor our fallen with overwhelming aloha, for they are our heroes.
Take time to understand what each of these plaques represent. Their lives, their families, the stories, the campaigns they fought in, Iwo Jima, Tinian, Guam, Midway, Afghanistan, Iraq. There are so many different campaigns, so many battles have been fought in defense of us.
So again, I just wanted to take a moment this morning and honor on Memorial Day, just take a moment to reflect. You know, I am so thankful. I am so incredibly thankful for the men and women that made this sacrifice. Like my family, I come from a military family. And so, you know, my dad was in the Army. My grandfather was in the Army. My grandmother was in the Army. My uncle was in the Army. Like all of my family. My sister was in the Navy. You know, and they all fought and made a sacrifice. And that was something that I personally, like, that wasn't me, right? Like, that wasn't the road or the path that I went down. But I am so thankful for those that did. So this morning, I think it's important we take a moment to reflect and just think about that, man. The man said it best in that video. He said, freedom is not free, right? It had to be earned. And there are people that laid down their lives. So let's make sure today to honor them. To keep them, their families in your prayers, the families of the ones that laid down their lives for us here in this great country. Fair enough. So that's a great start. Hey, Nicole Arbor just popped in. She's over in the green room freshening up right now. So I'm so excited. I'm going to bring her on here in just a second. Nicole, hang tight. Just a second. I'm going to bring you in, okay? So she's over there hanging out. She's here, which is great. But before we do that, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I got back from Greece. I got to get home. I got to spend some time with the kiddos. My man Joel, it was summer, so we were out there playing in the sprinklers, and I got to see my little baby, Miss Oakland. I missed her so much. She's the sweetest. She's got just the sweetest cheeks, and I just always want to kiss them. So Greece was awesome, man. It was totally an incredible experience. And in Greece, I got to meet this incredible human being named Nicole Arbor that I'm going to share with you in just a minute. And she's totally an amazing human. But before I bring her on, you know what we got to do. This is the part of the show. Let's do a little dancing real quick. Let's get the energy right in here. We're gonna go a little grit on the dance. Nicole, this show is live on the Glenn Lundy page if you want to check it out on there. But hey, we're going to do some dancing this morning. This is the part of the show for those of you that know and those of you that don't know. This is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we could change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. So go ahead and mash that out. This is the part of the show also where I'm going to say good morning to me, or I'm going to say good morning to you, and you say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up to you. Good morning, my good friend Eric Burns. What's up, Janelle Griego? Deanna Franklin's up in the house, and Gail B. Craft. How you doing, Casey Rossiter and Susan Rose? What's up, Vicky Everett and Eric Willeroy? Bobby Bonzer's up in here. Whitney Wells is up in here, and my man Josh. Oh, what's up, Tony Tito Washington? It's extra early where you're at. What's up, Isaiah Mills and Bruce Miller? Man, I love you people. What's up, Liza Myers Borges? I love it. I wasn't even sure, being a holiday weekend, you know, I wasn't really sure how many people were going to be on the show live today. When I was driving into the studio, there was like nobody out there. Nobody. I didn't see a single car. It was crazy. So I was like, who's going to be watching? But you, my Rise and Grinders, I love you guys. You guys are here this morning. Nicole's here with us this morning, and I'm going to bring her on. Again, in just a second, I'm making you wait to bring her on because I got to let you know something really excited happened last night. Last night, my new ebook, The Morning 5, got released, and it wasn't supposed to release till this morning, but I went ahead and sent it to some of my friends last night because I was just super excited. But it's completely free. Go get this ebook, The Morning 5, 5 Simple Steps to an Extraordinary Life. You can get it at themorning5.com. It's the first time I ever published a book. So if it sucks, just tell me. Be like, Glenn, that thing sucked. You should probably rework that. Or if it was great, I'd love to hear that too. I'd love to hear it if it was great. Either way, let me know, but go get it. It's completely free for you. Themorning5.com, 5 simple steps to an extraordinary life. Okay, there's my little selfish plug before I bring on the one and only Miss Nicole Arbor. Now, I haven't been able to do a sound check, so hopefully everything works good. I'm going to go over screen capture. I'm going to switch over to Nicole. I see you, Nicole.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I can't see just yet. I was trying to share this on my page. There we go. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. Did you find it?
I think so. I think we're good to go. I'm checking right now. Looks like we're good.
Yeah, looks like we're good.
So
okay.
Early for so many people. I love that you do this so early. It's awesome.
Well, thank you. I want to make sure sound. Oh, yeah. The numbers are going up like crazy. So you must have shared it on your page.
Sweet.
Yes, and I can hear you perfectly. Wonderful. Okay, everything's working. Hi, so where were you sprinting to? You sent me a message. You're like, Glenn, I'm sprinting to you right now.
I was sprinting to better Wi-Fi. I'm in London right now, and it's not as bad as Greece where we were, but like the Wi-Fi is pretty a little shoddy.
Right? So you're like sprinting around like this, holding your phone up, like
Literally, I'm like a crazy person looking for the good Wi-Fi.
that is amazing. Nicole, my friend, welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind.
Rise and grind.
That's
Yeah, I
right.
wore your hat the other day on one of my lives, and people were like, "Where's that hat from?" It's from Glenn. Those of you watching.
You know, I saw you wearing the hat. I was like, there's Nicole. She's wearing the hat. She's rocking it. This is amazing, right? This is amazing. And so I appreciate you doing that. Something else I appreciate you doing too that was really, really cool, that meant a lot to me and to a friend of mine, is you sent a little 20-second video to Erica Nicole Napier for me while you were over there at the house. And that meant so much to her. Thank you for doing that.
Always it's always funny to me when people are like, "Oh, will you do this thing?" And I'm like, "Of course I'll do the thing." Like, yeah, if it's from somebody else, yeah, I'd want them to do it for me. You know what I mean? Well, I'm glad that I'm so lucky that people are excited when I send them things.
Yes, well, super awesome. So, Nicole, I want to introduce you to those that don't know who you are, my friends. This is Nicole. Nicole is an amazing comedian. She's a brilliant human and also is incredibly successful on YouTube, right? 700 million views for all your videos, right?
On Facebook and YouTube.
Facebook and YouTube, and now I've got little pop-ups popping up on my computer, so I'm going to get rid of those. Okay, but you have been absolutely killing it, and the person that you are today, phenomenal, global. You've been on The View, you've been like everywhere. You've got videos. I was watching your video. What was the name of that video? Work. Stop and work, like your work video. You do.
Work.
Yes. So you've got all these funny videos. You're making people laugh. You're making this massive impact on this planet, but you didn't always used to be where you are today. Do you want to give people a little bit of a backstory of just where you come from for those that don't know you?
Yeah. Well, hi, Rise and Grinders. By the way, I'm gonna reshare this after because there was something's glitching. So I'll reshare the replay.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I'm Canadian. Hi, go Raptors. We the North. We the North. And it's so exciting. But basically, I started as a professional dancer when I was a kid, and I was a comedian, and I was a dancer for the Toronto Raptors. I was in the Toronto Raptors dance pack.
Right.
Doing a lot of really cool, yeah, exactly. Lots of hair whipping, yeah. Doing lots of cool things in entertainment, which was awesome. But I was definitely going down the superficial path that I thought I was supposed to be going down, and something was not resonating well with me there. It just wasn't hitting me. I was like, yeah, I'm wearing the hot dresses. I'm at the cool clubs. I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing. Tink, tink.
Right.
But I knew something was off. And then as fate, God, whatever would have it, I got in a car accident one night after a show that I had. And I was getting out of a taxi. We got rear-ended by a driver that didn't seem like he was all there. And goes almost right through my 20s, was spent disabled and in bed after that. So I went from super, super active at the clubs all the time, comedy clubs, on TV, doing all these awesome things, to severe chronic pain to the degree where I was crushing my teeth in my sleep because I was in such pain. I would just like clench my jaw and crush my teeth.
Yikes.
And spent most of my 20s in bed and at doctor's appointments and not doing much at all, which really gave me a whole different perspective on life and hustle and God and grinding and all of it. Yeah. And eventually I got a message from someone asking if I would be a YouTuber. They were recruiting me. They knew me from a TV show back in the day, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to be a YouTuber?" I'm like, "What the heck's a YouTuber?"
Right. Is that a thing?
I didn't know that was a thing. Like this is like 5 years ago probably.
Right.
And I had no idea. And then I learned what they're doing on the YouTube space, and I was like, okay, wait, maybe I can do this, and people won't know that I'm so injured or disabled. I can do it, and then put on hair, makeup, pretend I'm good for those 5 minutes.
Sure.
And I started shooting my videos from bed and just on my cell phone with my laptop, made a full marketing plan for myself the way I would with anything else I used to work with, and went from there and just kept crushing. And of course, you know a little bit about it, but on the chronic pain side and the nerve side and all of the emotional side and everything, I have been so lucky. I got to do so much work with people now and learn what really causes pain in people's lives and how we mask it and that's kind of like the little intro of it.
Right,
And then
right.
years later, I feel like I'm at an awesome shift in my life. I'm sure you felt a shift after Greece too.
No doubt.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at an awesome shift, and as you know, I have Go Team Academy starting now, and like I feel like I found my purpose, and it's to help the rest of the world stand up and cheer.
I help the rest of the world stand up and cheer. I love it. I love it. I love it. Speaking of your shifts, there was a special moment in Greece that I didn't even know it was a special moment at the time, but you jumped on the four-wheeler, right? You jumped on the quad and were riding around in Mykonos, which was the first. And that was like the first time you'd been on a motor vehicle since your accident, right?
Yeah, accident was 2008. I have not driven a car since then. A friend of mine, he came 10th yesterday in the Indy 500, Connor Daly.
Nice.
He was right up through the top 5 and then that last turn. But he took me go-karting to try and get used to, being in a moving vehicle again about 2 years ago. And I flipped out and my hands were shaking and I started sweating and I was just like involuntary crying, which is not cool for a tough girl like me. And
Right.
it was so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed. And we went on these ATVs in Greece and I was just there. Like, I think it's because no one told me we were going on highways.
Right.
I thought we were just going on a little path and I could
Right.
just go slow. Suddenly we're on a highway with a Mack truck behind me. And I'm like, well, you can't, you gotta go. You gotta go.
It was
But-
wild.
Yeah,
It
it was
was
so
crazy.
fun. You were the leader at the front.
Well, super. Well, you helped me realize that I need to lead because we did a nice little exercise while we were in Greece, and you were talking to everybody about how important it is to be your authentic, true self, right?
Yeah.
That's like where it's at. That's what it's all about. Quit putting on the masks, right?
Yeah.
Like one of your things you talked about that was really cool is you said, "Be sexy, but be more."
Yeah.
Right? What does that mean to you?
Be sexy, but be something else too. And like, as a woman in entertainment, there's this weird pressure on us just to be sex all the time because it sells.
Sure.
Like, it sells, but then you got to look at what kind of customers you have coming to that sale.
Right. Right.
Eventually, you realize that when you're putting out these masks or these projections, these things that aren't actually you, you're going to end up with people coming to you that you don't even want at your store. So it's really important to be who you are. And I'm going through some cleanings right now too, being like, this doesn't resonate with me. I've realized too, I can't work with people who I don't feel have integrity. That I think the way you do one thing is the way you do everything.
Mhm.
And it spills over into every aspect of your life. So it's too hard for me to want to work with someone that I know isn't, integral in their home life or at work or with their friends. If they don't have integrity, then I just can't do it anymore. And then
Right.
it feels better.
Yeah, feels great. I love that you bring that up too, and because obviously in a lot of your videos, some of your videos are I don't like the word, but controversial, right? Is what they say. Some of your videos are controversial, but you are a woman of integrity. And you are powerful and you stand strongly in the things that you believe in. And you made a quote one time. They were talking about your videos and whether they're controversial and so on and so forth. And I found this quote that you said, "I find someone's head being blown off offensive.
I do.
find children starving in a country with more than enough food offensive. I find women's bodies being mutilated for religious purposes. That is offensive. But words and satire, I don't find that so offensive. It's fun." Right?
Yeah.
I
For
think
real,
that's
though. And,
so strong.
Thank you. And I think we're bending what a comedian's job is. Like, I'm a comedian at my core, at what I do professionally. I'm a comic. And I think that we are losing sight of what a comedian's job is in society. Our job is to poke fun at the things that are hard. That's
Right.
our job. Like,
Right.
we're supposed to say things in a weird way to try and twist perspectives or make light of hard things. And now we have the media attacking people and treating one-liner jokes as if it's reality, but it's not. But yeah, coming back to integrity though, when you know who you are and when you know what you stand for, it doesn't really matter what the other people are saying because you can bring it back to you and then it works.
And the people that are following you, they're really your tribe, right?
I love them. The Go Team.
Go Team. Talk about that. What is this Go Team? We were in Greece. We're having lunch at some beautiful little restaurant, and the server goes by behind you and it's like, Go Team. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is a global thing. What is Go Team?
Oh man, well, the whole mentality is like, I feel weird having fans. I've never wanted to have fans. I've wanted to build a team, and that's what Go Team is. So the principles are: I can cheer for you because I know I'm awesome too, right? It's like co-opetition. It's you doing well doesn't mean I'm not doing well. So yeah, cheer for you. Everything's better when you work together. You can't make a pyramid with one person. You're just standing like this by yourself. That's awkward. And then there's always like, cheer for people the way you want to be cheered for, because it always works. And cheering works. Cheerleading taught me too. If I do a backflip and land, back tuck for my cheerleaders, and land on my face, it doesn't matter. Everyone lands on their face sometimes. You get up, you smile, you finish the dang routine.
Right.
And it's just all these principles of cheering that I just really believe in. And being honest too, I think is just part of it. Because none of us grow unless we're being honest all of the time.
With each other, especially.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, heck yeah.
I love that. Get up, smile, finish the routine.
Get up, smile, finish the dang routine. Like, it's just, that's cheerleading 101. You finish it. I remember in high school, I crossed tumbling with a girl and accidentally kicked her in the face. There was just a little miscalculation while we were doing some tumbling.
It happens.
She broke her nose. There was blood dripping down on her sweater, and she finished the dang routine at the competition, going like this. Like, Go Team.
That's awesome. Blood everywhere. She just kept going.
Yeah, we're all on the same team. And what I'm so excited about, and I know that you know we are so excited about right now, is the Go Team Academy has launched. And it is like,
what is that? Tell me about it. Tell me more about it. I know what it is, but tell them about it.
You know what it is. So Go Team Academy. Woot, woot, woot. This is my opus right now. I'm so lucky I've partnered with Danelle Delgado. For those of you who don't know her, she's the millionaire maker that was leading Paul in Greece. She's an amazing human being. And Go Team Academy has a bunch of life, like applicable badass. I don't know what we say on this show. You know what? Life classes. I wasn't sure, so I'm just being respectful. A bunch of bad, awesome life classes.
Right.
And I would say it's a mix of like Oprah meets Joe Rogan meets some Gary Vee in there. And this first one is Lose the Excuses and Effing Win Already. It's 6 weeks that will literally change everybody's lives, with absolute rock stars coming in to be guest instructors and guest faculty too.
Yeah, you've got like Tim Grover's popping in there, who trained Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. You've got Elena Cardone popping in, who's been on this show, right? Yeah, Elena's been on here, so you guys have some fire. I love that you guys put this together and are collaborating to pour into human beings. Like, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, we just said that at the same time. I love it. That's what it's about, because I would make these videos and get so much feedback from people about, you know, what they have going on in their life, how they need improvement, what's hurting them, where they need advice. And I'm like, let's put it all together. Let's get everybody on the same playing field and just kick in some serious butt. And this course will strip you down. It strips down all your excuses. People are already losing it with the bonus weeks.
Right.
And then we're going to rebuild, like really rebuild, and help you nail your biggest goals in 90 days.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. I love it. How do they sign up for it?
GoTeamAcademy.com. It starts June 5th. But you want to sign up sooner than later, because we have all these bonus weeks coming through. GoTeamAcademy.com.
So Josh O just put here in the comments that I am officially a Nicole Arbor advocate from now on. How awesome she is.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Josh O is a staple of our Rise and Grind community. He's been watching since like show number 1. You've heard the Rise and Grind song and video that we did. There's one part where we're like, Josh O, like he's the guy. He's our biggest cheerleader for Rise and Grind. So I love me some Josh O. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit more. I want to go a little bit deeper into, I watched a video of yours, and you were in the pain, you were getting out of bed was a struggle, all of that. And at some point you were like, you looked at God and you said, you made a promise to God. What was that promise?
And I'm feeling it right now. I said, if you let me come back, I promise I'll bring as many people as I can with me.
That's right.
And then 700 million views later, I feel a little tap tap on my shoulder.
Right.
And now it's time. And now, like, literally, that's why I'm so passionate about Go Team Academy is I don't want anyone to spend the better part of a decade going through what I had to go to get to the other side. And a lot of emotional work is necessary in like the badass kind of emotional work, not just kumbaya holding hands, like
right.
real stripping it down, get to the real-ish, let's do this, let's dissect who we are so that we can level up in every part of our life. I had to do that before my chronic pain started going down. Everything is related. And there's a level of honesty that we all have to just get to that baseline before your life's going to be better. And I'm so happy that I get to teach everybody all the things I learned from countless doctors and motivators and all these different people in one spot. So now I feel like a cornucopia of awesomeness that I get to just speed everybody out. All the cornucopia.
I love it. First time ever anyone's ever dropped the word cornucopia on hashtag Rise and Grind. I love it.
More.
I love it. But I love that that's your mission and that's your passion and that that's your fuel. And I really resonate with that, Nicole, because the way that you're doing it is you are going where the people are.
Yeah.
You're going where the people are, right? You're not like standing up on some temple and saying, hey, clean yourself up and become an amazing human and then come to me and we can be friends. You're like hanging out with the people and the masses, which is something that's always been a passion of mine. Is it's like, dude, accept me for who I am and I'm going to accept you for who you are. And let's go out there and be awesome together, right?
Exactly. I love that. I'm just saving a little thing that I put on here of us. So here's my question for you at that one, because I know you are a man of the churches. When it comes to meeting people where they are, at what point do you say this group doesn't have enough integrity for me to be around? They're going to lower what I'm doing. This is always a question that I have. What do you think as someone in your position?
You know what? I've had some tough struggles with that. And I actually talked to a mentor of mine one time because I got invited to go speak with a group of people that I didn't necessarily align with, right? And so I asked him, I'm like, what do you do in these situations? And here's what he said to me that really stuck. He said, sometimes we are called to be a light in a dark room. And in those circumstances, it's okay if we go there because we're strong in our faith and our belief, but we're not allowed to bring anybody with us. Right? So if I'm going to go speak with a group or a company or try to be a light for a company that I don't necessarily align with, I can do that, but I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to say, hey, followers, hey, fans, come with me and come to this event or come, watch this. I'm not going to share it out. I'm just going to go in and try to be a light. Whereas there's other times where we align and it's like, okay, I want to show the whole world. Hey, everybody meet Nicole Arbor. She's amazing. That time of thing. So that would be my answer to your question is we sometimes have to get a little dirty to go out there and show the world what we're all about. But let's just not bring anybody with us. Let's make sure we're strong in where we're at, which I know you're strong with where you're at, which is what I love.
Working on it every day. I'm so much stronger now than I ever was. So I'm so excited for what's next. I'm definitely strong enough to lead people into the next phase, and the more reaction I'm getting from people as I help them, the more I'm like, oh dang, I'm meant for this.
Isn't it awesome? Like, I'm watching you guys' Go Team Academy stuff and people are posting and you guys asked people to stretch and they're posting all these things, and already you haven't even started yet and you're already like changing people's lives. I love it.
Yeah. Imagine that. Like, imagine those people can go change, or they all bring a friend and then they change one more person's life. And then because of the mindset they're in now and like where they're at, they're changing someone else and someone else. It's like winning.
That's right. That's what it's all about. That's how you create a movement. And that's what I love. Part of your Wikipedia profile says that you created the Go Team movement. And I love that word. I love movement, right? Like masses amount of people coming together. You can move mountains when you do that. Where does your strength come from, Nicole? Where does all of your strength, power? Because I watched you work relentlessly while you were in Greece. I don't even know if you sleep. I'm not sure yet.
I don't know if I do either. You totally think I'm part of vampire.
Clearly. Right. Where does it come from?
I just have this drive. I know it sounds so weird, but part of me is like, I spent so much time feeling like I was already dead, like in bed, wasting time in treatment and chronic pain. Like, I don't want to get to the end of my life and be like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like, I see so many people suffering all the time and people just not living their best lives. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're good. Come on. Those excuses that you have, they're not real. You're putting so much emphasis. Come on.
Right.
And I just know what I'm here to do. So when you have a mission, you're just like, yeah, let's do it. Like, I feel like an X-Men. And it's like, how are you waking up and X-Menning? Oh, this is my job. This is what I do.
Right. Part of the Avengers squad, right? Out there just cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I
haven't watched the last Avengers because I don't want it to end in my mind.
Oh, so I shouldn't tell you about that part where he does the thing,
no.
right? No. Oh, okay.
I know it sounds so silly, but I'm such a fan. I didn't want to go.
It really is. It's really incredible.
I don't like watching the end of like TV series either that I loved. Like, I'll leave the last episode so that they just live on in my mind.
So they just live forever. How about Game of Thrones? Are you a Game of Thrones person?
Not really. I've got like parts of it and stuff. I like the storyline, but I don't do good watching violence. I'm sensitive like that. I just like, I don't know.
Just not your thing. All right. We got to do something because I could talk to you forever.
Go on.
This show. However, we are a morning show and we have to like respect people's time because I teach them the importance of a morning routine. And so we got to respect that. And so out of respect for people's time, we're going to have to wrap this thing up. But before we do, I have to do something. I want to I'm going to take Nicole Arbor. I'm going to put you on top of a mountain. Okay? Like you're up on top of the mountain and all of civilization. Oh, hold on. Amber wants to know, she wants to be part of Go Team Academy. Amber, you got to go to goteamacademy.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're on a mountain.
I'm on a mountain.
All of civilization is looking up at you and they're going, Nicole, Nicole, Nicole. They're cheering for you, right? Nicole, Arbor, Nicole, Arbor, Nicole, Arbor, Nicole. And they're cheering and you're up there, boom. And you've got 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes to deliver something to them that's going to be impactful, something practical that they can apply in their life today, this week, this month, this year, that's going to make a major impact in their life. What are you going to tell them?
I'm going to say Go Team. I'm going to be like, you need to start cheering for yourself like the whole world is cheering for you, and eventually they will. And that you are here to be awesome. Anyone who told you anything different, doesn't matter if they're family, friends, whatever, they were just a little ill-informed. You are supposed to be the best that you can frickin' be. You're born to be awesome. If crap has happened in your life, that's okay. It's fuel. Use it. Keep on going. Be stronger, be faster, be greater. Go for that thing you've always wanted because you're meant to have it. And if you're willing to do the work and you give up all the things that you know are distractions and you know those are distractions, you're gonna get it. And once you get it, you can help everybody else come with you. Go Team.
Holy smokes, dude, that is fire. You didn't even do 2 minutes. That was like 40 seconds. But I love it.
Right now, yeah.
Cheer for yourself and cheer for others. Go Team. So strong. Nicole, you are an amazing human being, my friend.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, like
you had fun in Greece.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun in Greece, man. What a trip. Like, it's one of those things where I'm happy to be back because I missed my kids and I missed my wife. But at the same time, I'd still love to be waking up in Greece right now to those awesome breakfasts and just all the amazing people that were there. It was incredible, right?
It was so awesome. I don't miss the mosquitoes. They're still all over my face, but everything else was awesome.
I do have a lot of bites. But seriously, Nicole, you're this amazing human being, clearly uniquely made by the God of the universe to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And you're doing it. You're doing it. You're out there making an impact. All of your videos, you always go back and comment. You respond to people the way you make people feel. You're making an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers, and you've made an impact on me. And I, for one, absolutely love you for it, Nicole.
Thank you.
I love you.
Go team! Have an awesome day, Rising Grinders. Thanks so much for having me.
Hey, you do the same. Nicole, hang on just a second. I'm going to sign out with them, but I want to talk to you one more second. So give me just a second, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Dude, how about Nicole Arbor? She is amazing. And again, the best thing that we can do, the best way that we can honor our guests that come on to our show here on hashtag Rise and Grind is for you to hit that share button. I also want you to follow her. Go to her page, like it, follow it, do her stuff. Cheer her on. She's the ultimate cheerleader. She's out there doing so many amazing things for the world. And I want us as a group to continue to push her movement. It's really important to me. So make sure you follow her. But before we go, if you need more videos like this, you can always go to GlennLundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear like this awesome t-shirt I got right here, you can go to GlennLundy.com, or that super awesome hat that Nicole was wearing in her video. You can get that there. And then I got my book, man. Don't forget, the book is out, themorning5.com. Go out there, grab the book, check it out. Tell me if it's good. Tell me if it's not. Hopefully that you like it. This breaks down the 5 simple steps to an extraordinary life. But most importantly, will you do me a favor? Will you please come back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m.? We're going to do this all over again here on hashtag Rise and Grind.
Erica from Dan Cummins, Chevrolet and Buick. Hi, it's Nicole Arbor. What's going on? Heard you killing it. Hey. Just wanted to give you a little message and say, go team, girl. Keep crushing. I heard your backstory, and as you know, I have one too, and that gives us all the more reason to write a new story. Go team.